Okay, this is the Rollerteam 746 5-berth model. We're going to start with the outside of the motorhome. First point, your fuel. It's diesel, and the ignition key will unlock the diesel cap, and obviously you can fill up from there. The next place we're going to have a look at is your gas locker. Now, it comes with a full tank of gas. You'll need gas for heating and hot water if you're not on electric hookup, as well as for your oven and your hob, and also your fridge. Again, if you're not on electric hookup, you'll need gas to run it when you're stationary. So when you pitch up, you then need to turn the gas on, and to do that you open the gas locker, and here's your gas cylinder there, and there's a yellow control knob on the top, and you turn it anti-clockwise as far as it goes, and then your gas is on, and that will then flow through inside the motorhome, and anything that requires gas will then be available. Before you drive off, you need to make sure you turn the gas off, and you do that by simply turning the control knob clockwise as far as it goes, and then that shuts it off. Now, depending on how much gas you use, you will need to refill the bottle, and you can do this by finding garages that sell Autogas or LPG, and to do that you simply undo the cap there, follow the instructions on the gas dispenser in the garage, connect it up, and then you can fill the gas bottle up. Normally from empty to full will cost you in the region of £10. This is your main habitation door, and we'll go through the inside shortly. Electric hookup point. When you get to your campsite, we provide an electric hookup lead. You plug the female end in here, and the male end goes into the corresponding point on your site. That will then mean that anything you use that requires electricity inside the van will work off of that. Towards the rear of the motorhome, you have your storage here. You have a locker access either side. In here we provide your outside table and chairs, your electric hookup cable, your freshwater filling hose to fill your freshwater tank, and also levelling blocks to level your motorhome up should the site become slightly uneven. There's also plenty of other space to take your belongings on your trip. Okay, here we have the exhaust vent for your boiler, which supplies your heating and your hot water, and the reason I'm pointing that out is if the window is open, the boiler will not work. It's to stop any fumes coming back in. So if you find you've got no heating or hot water, it's probably because the window is not being closed properly and the micro switch on there is not being depressed. So that's the reason we're pointing that out there. Okay, moving along, we've got your fresh water inlet. Your fresh water tank is behind there. That's not drinking water, that's water for your shower, your sink in the bathroom and the kitchen, and also water to flush the toilet. Now there's a gauge inside the motorhome that tells you how much water you've got in there, but if you do need to fill it up, there's a hose pipe that we provide in the rear locker, and you simply undo the cap, put the hose pipe in, connect it to a water tap, and when it's full you'll see water sort of dribbling out, and then put the cap back in, lock it if you wish to, and then you're good to go. So if you're using fresh water, it's got to go somewhere, and that collects in what's called a waste tank, and the waste tank access is underneath here, and again in the motorhome there's a gauge that tells you how full that is getting, and to empty it you normally find on campsites or areas you can fill up with fresh water and also dump your wastewater, and to do that you simply pull the lever towards you to open up the waste trap. You'll then empty out, and when it's empty just pop the lever back in, and then you're good to go. And finally you've got your toilet cassette. And when you use the toilet, everything collects in the toilet cassette there, and there's a gauge inside the motorhome that tells you when that's getting full. You'll need to dispose of that in a chemical toilet, which you'll find on most campsites. To do that, you simply pull the blue tab up, release the cassette, take it to the chemical disposal point, swivel the arm 90 degrees, unscrew the blue cap, empty the contents in the chemical toilet, add some water in, give it a swish and rinse it out, and then leave about a litre of fresh water in there, and then add a blue chemical tablet that we provide and pop it in through there, and then the cassette is then ready to go again. Okay, at the back of the motorhome you've got your colour reversing camera, which gives you a view directly down and below here. Also you've got a bike rack which will accommodate up to 4 bikes, and to use you simply lower this section here, pop your bike in, attach these to the front and rear wheels and lock down, and then select the nearest of these arms to a part of the frame, and then ratchet that down and secure it.